What's up, guys? It's Devin Harrington, the average Gen Xer. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. On this channel, I talk about things that interest me. And today, we are asking the question, what the hell is going on with Jaebae? But first, as many of you know, I foster for the Austin Animal Center, and these are my new fosters, and their names are Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod from the poem by Eugene Field, which I was not aware of, and they're very squirmy. But on this channel, I encourage everyone, if you are an animal lover, please consider fostering for your local animal shelter of any kind of animal. Fostering saves lives, and with regard to puppies or kitties, when you foster an animal, you save that animal and you save another animal because there's an empty kennel that they can have. So please think about it. Thank you so much. And now on to Jaebae. So, if you're unfamiliar with Jaebae, she is a mostly TikTok content creator who used to do like makeup, clothes, all for plus size people. She's very, very heavy. She has talked about being heavy her whole life, which is how I think, people, in my opinion, let themselves be a size 6X, which she says she is. And I remember when she used to say she was a size 5X, so she has gained weight. And I'm just wondering what the end game is here, because Jaebae is probably the face of the health at every size / fat liberation movement. Her words, not mine. She is a social justice warrior, and I admire her being fired up about something, but I think she's just going in the wrong direction with it. She's gotten to a 6X. Is she just going to keep gaining weight? Or I don't know. Anyway, she's best known for her petition demanding free extra seats for plus size travelers, along with a plethora of other absurd nonsense, like asking hotels to make their hallways wider and their elevators bigger, and you get the idea. Beds that can support heavier bodies. But she gets so much negative feedback because she's being ridiculous. She is responsible for accommodating herself, and super tall people aren't putting petitions online to make the plane roof taller. Your body is your responsibility. Anyway, so this week I happen to be watching an Alan Roberts video. Shout out to Alan Roberts. He's super awesome. You should check him out if you don't know who he is. And apparently, Jaebae got into a trigger warning DV, so exit now if you don't want to hear it. Jaebae and I think he's her fiance, named Jacob or Jake, and she's been with him for a while. They got into some kind of scrape or altercation or something. And of course, being a creature of the internet, she immediately posted where she was waiting for the cops to come, and she's filming herself. Okay, so this is the video in question, thanks to the Haze at Every Size Snark page, subreddit on Reddit.
I did not want to have to do this. I've tried to figure out what I was meant to do. And today something happened that I cannot allow to happen to anybody else. You know my abuser. I don't know what's going to happen from here, but the police are on their way. They're 15 minutes out. I will let you know when I can what happens, okay? But I need you guys to know I'm safe. And there's lots of things you will learn. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for giving me the courage and the strength to do this. But most of all, I have to thank God, because I would not be alive had today not played out the way it did. You will understand one day, I promise. But for now, I'm going to be gone, and I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. But please know that I am safe.
So after that video appeared, um, some time went by, and she later posted um, another video, and this is it. So apparently, there has been a lot going on behind the scenes in her personal life, and she has just put on a happy face, is what she was very cryptic about it. And this is very melodramatic. I mean, she does have quite a following, but just watch this video. So no sound on here, and she's very upset. Um, and then here she is in someone's car. I'm not sure. Oh, she's puking in the car. Um, Girl, oh my God. So there's her feet. I don't think that's Jacob driving her somewhere. It looks like somebody came and picked her up. But she said in that video that she has no family. That it sounded like she and her whatever family she has are estranged. She is in Vancouver, Washington, by the way. But her feet just it hurts to look at them. I mean, this is not okay to be this heavy. Whether you've been heavy all your life or not, here she is in the hospital. So something happened. She called the cops, and then she was very upset. And she looks like she was in the hospital for maybe a couple days. I also found out she identifies as African American, which I did not know. Okay, so the caption that she wrote, having a little sausage, eggs, and hash browns. This is on Jaebae Productions. Update. I am now safe. My perpetrator is going to be served. I have a chat with police department number. I am safe, and his family and what they've done to me will be exposed, and I'm not threatening anyone, but that's what God has told me. I thank you all for all the help that you've given me, but I no longer need your help. God is in his hands. I think she means it's in God's hands. And you well know my story. I am a survivor of DV. And honestly, when you hear the story, it's going to bring tears to your eyes. Oh my. Girl, she's 28. So, she's kind of young, still in that young dramatic phase, and she makes her living online as far as I can tell. So, but this is just over the top. Not that I wish any DV on anyone, but yeah, she put on a real happy face. You would never know if this is true that this was going on. She goes on, thank you for your support, but at this time I have nothing else to say. Once I'm ready, I will share my story with you. Thank you for everything. I need help more than ever right now. I've been through some of the toughest moments of my life over the past year, physically, emotionally, and mentally. After a severe illness that nearly took my life and dealing with an abusive relationship, I am finally starting to get the care and support that I need. But I'm not out of the woods yet. And right now, I'm in a hotel trying to find a way out of this town and away from the danger I've been living in. So she was in a hotel and she called 911 for an ambulance because she did spend some time in the hospital. Oh, and it gets better. Just wait. If you're unaware of what's going on, just wait. I've had to make some hard decisions and reveal things that I've kept hidden for a long time. Some of what's been posted under my name wasn't even from me. I've been in a toxic, abusive situation for a while, and I'm just starting to find my way back to myself. I don't have family to turn to, so either everybody's gone or they're estranged, and those who are supposed to be there for me are not. God, girl. I mean, I was under the impression she was like a trust fund kid or something because she's always jetting off somewhere. But apparently not. Apparently she had a really rough time coming up, being heavy and being constantly told that she would never amount to anything, blah, blah, blah. She goes on here. If you've ever been impacted by my content, or if you have the ability to help, I'm asking for your support now. Whether that's financial assistance, a place to stay, or just helping me get connected with someone who can, my safety is the priority right now. So this is the original post, and then the update was saying that she's in a hotel. Anything you can do will help me take the next step in rebuilding my life. I'll be honest with you, things are uncertain, but I'm fighting. I've been through a lot, and I still have a long road ahead, but I'm not giving up. If you can help, please reach out. I'll get back to you when I can. Thank you for your support and understanding. With gratitude, Jay. Okay, so then on the Hayes Influencer Snark subreddit, someone posted, user Lil Wayne posted possible tea regarding the Jaebae situation. Jaebae's boyfriend likes a comment left on his TikTok. Supposedly, Jaebae falsely accused her boyfriend of DV. And so someone had asked, what's the story? User Nancy said, screams psych-hold. And then she said, I think Jay falsely accused him, meaning Jacob, of DV, physical and emotional abuse, then went off the rails calling 911 and saying she feared for her life because of him and his family. From what I gather, she's off. And then she also said she's off the rails and quite possibly bipolar. And disclaimer, I am not a mental health professional of any kind. These opinions on this video are just my opinions. I do not know if Jaebae is bipolar, if she's ever talked about it. So that's up in the air. But later, this appeared on the Hayes Influencer Snark Reddit. Okay, so from user Egg Jacket, this post says Jaebae told everyone to block at Fat Girls Traveling. That's another plus size travel vlogger, as you might imagine, because she was apparently saying nasty things in the DMs. Then Jaebae posted the DMs. Well, it says then she posted the DMs. I'm not sure exactly who posted it, but and it's the most reasonable thing anyone has ever said. Jay seems like she's spiraling further into some sort of episode. This is genuinely a kind and caring message, and Jay snapping over it shows how out of control she really is. Jay seriously needs to log the fuck off, but until she does, I can't look away. And the message is from Annette with Love, who I guess is also Fat Girls Traveling, and this is the DM that she sent. Hey boo, I see you going through it. I'm sending you a big hug and asking you to put the phone down. You're sharing too much, babe. I know you don't want to feel like you're going through stuff alone, but you are. That's life. When shit hits the fan, we realize that the only one that will take care of us is us. I know we're not super close, but as someone in the community with you and someone that has been through a lot, everything is not for public consumption, especially while you're in it. Agreed. Some stuff could just be a text, like, is anyone available in X area on X day? But watching your stories, it looks like you're spiraling, babe. Please put your phone down. I love you. Well, apparently Jaebae didn't like that. She's kind of an Alexandra Rodriguez type where you can't tell her anything because that makes you fat phobic or something. And the comments on this post, the OP says, I should add that in every single story she posts, she says she's taking a social media break and we won't see her for a while. And then she comes back like an hour later with some new unhinged post. Yes, that does seem to be the case of what's been happening. Fizimajig said, yes, I was going to say, didn't she say she was taking a 24-hour break to process? Guess not when you live your life perpetually online. Yes, and that is really rough. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. But these influencer types who make all their money doing this are kind of trapped in it. JCK Torrance commented, Jaebae seems like she's been in an echo chamber for so long that anything other than enthusiastically positive feedback is considered nasty and harmful. Yes, exactly. And fatphobic. When harsh truths can be the most loving thing you can tell someone sometimes. This is the result of her only surrounding herself with enablers for so long. Yes, ding, ding, ding. Totally true. And finally, on the subreddit a few days later, came this lovely post. Breaking. And this is from Sweetly Worn. Breaking. Thanks to a user on here, we were tipped off to Jaebae being arrested. Charges include a Class C felony. This is public information before anyone gets riled up. And we know that because we have the freaking arrest record. And so Jaebae is listed here, inmate detail, Jaylyn Cheney. She was arrested on February 28th at 11:30 in the morning. And the charges are assault, which is a felony Class C, criminal trespass, which is a gross misdemeanor, obstructing law enforcement, which is a misdemeanor, resisting arrest, which is a misdemeanor. Now, this is the shit we want the video on, but I doubt we're going to see that. Interfering with a healthcare facility, which is a gross misdemeanor, and misuse of the 911 system, which is a misdemeanor. And all of these charges together kind of tell a story that the law enforcement thinks that Jaebae falsely accused her ex-fiancé of DV and, wasted the taxpayers' money by calling 911 and going to the hospital, is what I gather from this. So if there's any legal types out there, please let me know what is going on with these charges. So that is what was posted a couple days back. And in the comments, MM25552 said, sign my petition today for more size-inclusive jail cells so that inmates of all sizes can serve their time with dignity and comfort. Yeah, that's coming if she goes to jail. Chocolate Boogers said, she's sure not going to like the meal plan in jail. Definitely. Okay, and so they go on making fun of her size. Mix Limp commented, oh shit, a felony assault charge? What the hell happened, I wonder? Couldn't have happened to a worse person. Sweetly Worn, the OP, says, I'm gonna need that police cam footage yesterday. And yes, I have to say, it's probably public knowledge. It's public information, so it's out there somewhere. So, Jaebae got arrested. I can't find any of the details anywhere except what's listed here in this arrest record. But then I do see one more post on this sub, and it was 2 days later, and it's a Jaebae court update. So on March 5th, which was last week, she had an order for competency evaluation. I don't know if that's done on everybody. I kind of doubt it. So if anyone knows, does this mean like they're taking her mental health into consideration? And then there was a motion hearing, and her next court date is March 19th at 8:30 a.m. for a review hearing. Again, legal types out there, please do chime in if you want. Uh, Malro78 said, from her court appearance today, it looks like Jaebae is getting an evaluation to see if she's mentally fit. Not sure what the other annotations are for. All this is taken from police records. So they actually included a link. It's just a search link. Thou Cooties commented, to be fair, she is a minor celebrity in some circles. Well, mostly people who cover her crazy claims about fat acceptance and health at every size while she struggles with breathing. But the issue is her case is we don't know enough to cover it. True. She just got arrested and jailed, and we will not probably hear anything new until her next hearing on March 19th. Even if she had been released, it would be pretty stupid to talk or post videos, which could be self-incriminating, and her attorney would probably have told her that. Good point. Shimbly commented, when she's done, she'll be telling everyone how she was done wrong, first by her parents, then by her husband and in-laws, followed by the police and the jail, and finally by the courts. She's an up-and-coming lol cow. It's weird how they're all the same type, narcissist victims. The bad things that happen to them are never their fault. And if they act out, it's in self-defense and because somebody did something to them. So that is as much information as I can find on Jaebae as of today, March 9th, 2025. Her next court date, as we said, is March 19th. So we'll see what happens. But I have not seen her be active at all on TikTok or on her Instagram. So it is very possible she is sitting in jail. Anyway, that's what I have for you today, guys. I would love to know what you think about this weird situation. I was not a big follower of Jaebae. I mean, obviously, I kind of gawked at the whole petition thing because it's just ridiculous. Obviously, the solution is to get society back on track of not eating freaking airplane food, basically. No processed food. Just stop with the processed food and the sugar. We are killing ourselves. Fast food. Jaebae's also got TikToks of her, shoving her face full of all this different novelty foods from fast food places. It's just sad because that's totally normal these days. What I also think is not normal is posting this in real time practically. It definitely is a totally different world than back in the day. I am glad that when I was in the 90s, when I was in my 20s, I am very glad we did not have any video evidence of all the shenanigans we got into, because all of this shit happened to every generation, but this, these kids today, they've got a thing in their hand where they can make videos about it and goes out to the whole world. It's crazy. Anyway, let me know what you think about Jaebae. I feel bad for her. Obviously, no one wishes DV on anyone, or you shouldn't. And it seems like she's having a hard time. I'm not real familiar with her. I don't know. Is she like exaggerating what's happening for content, for views? Is she really in this predicament? And where's all her money gone? Because she's had sponsorships with all kinds of big money companies. So yeah, I'm curious what's going on with this. She is a fascinating character to me because she's just so freaking clueless. She gets right to the edge, We should all be treated equally. Yes. We should all love ourselves. Yes. But you have to make, concessions for my bad choices. No, that's not how it works. When I was a drug addict, I didn't get to demand a petition demanding buckets everywhere so that I could puke into them. I mean, If you make yourself that size, which clearly she does because she's all over TikTok eating and it's all processed junk, then that is your responsibility. And you can't demand society change to benefit you. Now, if you're talking about, yelling things at overweight people in public, don't do that. Don't do that. It's, leave people alone. Leave everyone alone. Let everyone be who they are. But online, we have a forum to express our opinions. So I don't think it's unkind to say that she's kind of delusional. Like, it's too bad she doesn't have this fire for some other cause, because no one is holding her down but herself. Anyway, I'll get off my damn soapbox. If you like this video, please like it. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.